Ooh. Hi, Cherie, Tom. Sorry, just getting my my phone in the stand and trying to get it not crooked, although it still kind of looks crooked to me. All right, let's see what people are saying. So I saw Cherie, Tom first, and Keno, Adeife Games. Hello, guys. Good to see ya. Let me just get this live stream pulled up here. Okay. My computer's always just a little bit slow. Okay. Jose is here too, and Adeife Games gave me the first like. Hola, buenas noches. Estoy bien, Jose. ¿Y tú? I'm Irish, says Cherie. Hi, Frank. Hi, Jesse. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Jesse? I'm just gonna hit the volume down a bit on my TV. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Doing good, everybody. I'm gonna be making some Irish food on this live stream, so it should be fun. Hi, the Red Rose Poetess. Good to see you. I've had a headache for the last 3 days. Do you know what from? What it might be from, Jesse? Hope you're doing well lately. Yes, Frank, I have been doing well. Very, very busy at work. Hi, highly sensitive healer. All right, let me grab my ingredients. Okay. And I'll also put the recipe in the chat so you guys can check it out. It's from Nora Cooks. Let's see. Okay, here's the soda bread recipe I'm using from Nora Cooks. Copy paste if you are in mobile. Have a headache for the last 3 days, saw that one. Sharia making Irish soda bread. Corned beef, not corned beef, Jesse. Hi, Kate Kaif, I think. Hi, Olivia. Thank you, Lubna Lily. Husseinberg is here. Frank says hello, Red Rose. Remember emojis? Yep. Hi, Tinley and Tanner. Hi, MC. All right. Let me continue grabbing all of my ingredients for this Irish soda bread. I'm so excited. I don't know if I've ever made soda bread before. So I've got my flour. Here, I'll put them in the frame so you guys can see all the ingredients I'm using. I also am gonna need some baking soda, some salt, and some raisins too. Baking soda, salt. Okay. Baking soda, salt, raisins. Let me grab the raisins. Raisins and cherries. I want to use some fresh fruit, not fresh, but like dried fruit for this. So I've got a bunch to choose from basically. What did I forget? And also, oh, Cassidy, hello. I just saw your comment right before I was heading into this live stream where you couldn't guess what the hint was as to what I posted in my short. Hi, Hugo Morales from Chile. New earrings today. These are actually from Christmas time, but I decided to wear some gold earrings because I feel like gold can be Irish too. Hi, Loki Smith. Lubna Lily, I'm making Irish soda bread. Soda bread, yes. I should have set up for all of you guys to redirect from my live to Hannah's. Dang. No worries. We can do that next time. Hi, Cassidy. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, it's already Wednesday. You guys, my days, because I do work weekends too. I work like a lot on the weekends, so I feel like my days get very like blended where I sometimes forget what day it is. Rich is saying hi, Brian and Red Rose. OMG, you said my name right. Yay, Tinley and Tanner. It doesn't seem like a hard name to say right. That's too bad that people say it wrong. Hi, Yabba Dabba Doo. What are you preparing? Okay, I already answered that. Skywalk789 says, I love soda bread. I've had some from Sprouts Farmers Market. Nice. Thank you, the Shut Up Man, I think. Okay. Let's see. Some Russian in here. All right. Hi, Aubrey Langston. Welcome to the live. Are you doing the poll tonight? Because I didn't get it. It is here, yes. People have been voting. There's already 28 votes in the poll. So Frank, yes, there is a poll going on. Jesse says, I'm working Friday and Saturday this week, probably the rest of the month. Wow. I mean, aren't you able to take some sick time if you've been having a bad headache for 3 days? I work 4/10s. Wow. Oh my God, Jesse. Whew, you're working yourself into some sickness there, it sounds like. But I mean, mad props. I respect people who work really, really hard. Hi, Harsh. I didn't put corned beef. What are you talking about? That is not in the options, Jesse. You know I wouldn't eat corned beef because I'm vegan. I feel like it should be illegal to work weekends, LOL. I work weekends by choice. I like working a lot and I dedicate my weekends to working on YouTube. So I don't work my full-time job on weekends. I work on YouTube on my weekends. Hi, Rimas. Just need a nice bowl of soup to go with the soda bread. That is true. I do not have soup, so I'm just gonna be making Irish soda bread. Cool. Harsh, you do whatever you think is the right choice. I won't tell you what to do. Hi, Ryan, 2006. I work unless I'm on my deathbed. I mean, I know that's maybe not the healthiest, but I like working really hard. Working all the time. Okay. I'm gonna grab some brown sugar. That's something else I needed here. If I can find it. Okay, and that should be about it, you guys. Let me think about this. Let me just examine my little dried cherries for a moment. You don't have a portfolio with a modeling agency, Banana. I personally I would not want to be a model. It's not for me. I don't know. I would feel a little bit uncomfortable earning money from my looks primarily. I've always worked based on my wits, so I personally wouldn't like being a model. Okay. I'm gonna preheat my oven. Sorry, I'm thinking through the steps here. I'm gonna make my vegan buttermilk first, so that's gonna go in a small cereal bowl. Okay, I'm missing comments here, I know I am, so let me hop over to the live and see what people are saying. I work 2 jobs, 7 days a week, it gets old. Yeah, I mean, that sounds brutal. Hi Invictus, good to see you. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you, Invictus. Hi Stevo. Farmer mentality, yep, 100%. What's your favorite thing to do? If I had to do one thing and it was like the end of the world and whatever, or not end of the world, but like if I was on an island and I could do whatever I wanted, honestly, I'd probably just read. I really like reading. Hi, Noobmiss. The United States is here. Amazing. I'm in the United States. I'm sure I've made brisket at some point in my life. Dubois, but I don't make brisket as a vegan that much. I see we've got 42 people here. Hello, hello. Hi, Happy Life. We've got a mod in here. Good to see you. Free vegan cheese stand, what do you do? I would probably have some of the free vegan cheese. Highly sensitive healer says I'd be okay with it, LOL. MJ Hasnain, High Blood Sport 66, welcome back to you. Highly sensitive healer says I'm not model material. You never know. I mean, I feel like there was like one very specific type of person you had to be a model in the old times. I feel like there is like, I think the barriers have been broken down on modeling these days. So I would say you never know. I think agencies and companies are looking for all different kinds of people to be models these days. V says, question about raisins. Would you agree? What? I don't understand that word. Okay, Rated Frog says first, even though you definitely are not first. Sorry to burst your bubble. All right. Double tap the screen, guys. Hi, Megan Russo. Harsh, I'm not gonna make your decisions for you, especially because I am a stranger on the internet. You should not take your decisions from someone you do not know on social media. Jesse says, I'm gonna smoke a brisket this summer. Is it gonna be meat that you hunted yourself? Jeremiah, hello, yo. Okay. Lindier says hello. Do you know Hawk from Cobra Kai? I don't think so. Been a while. Hope everything is well. I watched the live with your sis. Chat was lit in that, so you couldn't see me. Yeah, that one, that is probably the first live stream where I gave up on trying to answer all of the chat comments because I could tell I was so behind. I was never gonna get caught up if I just tried to answer everybody. Hi, Peter, Alexandra Constantine. Bageshwar is here. Rod says hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Raid the Frog is laughing because probably I told you you were not the first person here. Hi, Crazy Barber. Welcome back. Okay. Spamming gets you booted forever, so don't spam. I finished my chocolate-covered raisins last night. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate-covered raisins, but I'll sometimes eat them, Jesse. All right, hi, Jaderick Davis. It's really spring here. The cherry trees are in full blossom. Yeah, yabba dabba doo. It is feeling like spring right now in Minneapolis. All the snow is gone. I was on a walk this evening with my dad and my sister, and it was like the crowd of all the people were out with everything, like with their pets, with their kids, with their bikes and running gear. It was just, everyone is out in full force now because it feels like springtime here in Minneapolis. Hi, Villain Killin' Dylan, a new member of the channel. Love to see it. All right. Rated Frog says Johnny is the best from Cobra Kai. I don't think I've ever seen Cobra Kai. Hi, Mouse. Hi, El Pixel. Gordon, I think he approves of all your cooking videos. Boy, I would hope that Gordon would at least enjoy the food I served him. He would certainly have lots to critique. I'm certain about that, but I don't think he would ever send anything back or say like, I can't eat this, Hannah. Jesse says, no, it's gonna be from the non-vegan meat market. Okay. I love raisins. I had me some German fruitcake today. I don't know what it's called. It's called Stollen. That's how you say fruitcake in Deutsch. And it's very good. Yes, it does have walnuts. Jesse says my favorite. Rich with the Gordon emojis. It was warm outside around here today. Hi, João Faria from Portugal. Amazing. I dream of going to Portugal one day. You should watch a great show. I'd like to watch it. I'll make note of that. I think it's the kind of show I would like. Cobra Kai. I did not spell that right. KH? I don't think so. Jerome Lawson, I'm making Irish soda bread because St. Patrick's Day is coming up in less than a week. It's 55 in New York today. I believe it because we've had really, really warm weather here as well. Before I yab too much, let me grab some stuff and get going. Savannah Guido from Arizona, awesome. I gotta put a card on file with YouTube in order to send money, Banana. This is a good question. I actually don't know. My guess is you probably would have to because it has to link to some financial card or bank account that you have in order to send money or do any of the monetization features. So if you can't figure it out, don't feel bad, MC. I mean, no need to stress. All right, I like Arizona, especially Phoenix. Could you name an NBA player? Yes, Jokic, the Joker. I hate St. Patrick's Day now. Why, Jesse? Wait, did I miss a comment you said earlier? Why did you say you hate St. Patrick's Day? I think your sofa has retired from your stream. I think so too, Rated Frog, honestly. Like some of you guys saw the live stream that I did at my sister's place, and I feel like sitting on her couch, there's so much visually that's going on behind her couch, and it looks really nice and really cozy and pretty. And I feel like with my couch, I love my couch, don't get me wrong, but it's gray. There's nothing going on in the background because it's pushed up against a wall. And it just feels like if I were scrolling on YouTube lives, I would probably scroll past my own live if I saw myself just sitting on a sofa and chatting with people. So yeah, I think I have retired sitting on the couch and not really doing anything from my live streams. Rated Frog. Cobra Kai is a TV show based on the old Karate Kid movies. I like those movies, so I think I would actually like Cobra Kai then. Hi, Carrie McGilvra. Thank you, Carrie. Snow Goose is here. That's Kaio, I think. Hi, Kaio. How are you? Sean LaGuire. Yum. That sounds really tasty, that morning smoothie. Oh, Jesse, I'm sorry. That explains it, yeah. It would be a reminder, I get that. Savannah says, but I had to move. Zay, I'm doing well. I'm gonna get started with this Irish soda bread. So first I'm gonna need 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk, and I'll show you guys the ingredients as I use them. So let me shake up this almond milk because it does separate a little bit. Oh man, and this one has been a little leaky, which is annoying. But this is my unsweetened almond milk that I'm using for the soda bread. And I'm gonna measure out 2 cups in my little measuring cup glass. I'll do it up here so you can see it. Even though we broke up 3 years ago, got it. Let's see. Waiting for my sister so we can drive to the grocery store. I'm guessing your sister's giving you a ride over then? Dang it, I'm spilling my almond milk. Shoot. All right, so let's measure out 2 cups of this. Actually, I could probably just leave this in the measuring cup. Ooh, I'm gonna be a little bit short. Don't worry, I have another carton I can use. You need a fish tank in the background? I don't like fish tanks. I've never liked aquatic life very much. And it's also kind of a liability to have a large container of water sitting in your home, because if anything cracks, if anything leaks, then you suddenly have a water problem in your home. And let me tell you, that is a nightmare for every homeowner. So it's just, there's no way I would ever have a fish tank in my home. Arizona is one of the nicest states in America. I just visited Flagstaff, Sedona, and the Grand Canyon a few weeks ago. Boy, oh boy. That sounds beautiful, Cassidy. Lucky you. So I've got my almond milk. I'm gonna see if there's other liquid ingredients I need this for. If not, I'll just leave it in there. Nope. Sweet. I don't even need this bowl because I'll just make this vegan buttermilk in here. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of this apple cider vinegar into this 2 cups of almond milk, and the acid from the apple cider vinegar will curdle the almond milk, so it'll basically become a vegan version of buttermilk. 2 teaspoons, okay. All right. If I can find my teaspoon. Where did my teaspoon go? Maybe I'll just use a half teaspoon. I can't find the full one. So MC says, I can't deal with having a car note right now. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Happy Life, for modding. Appreciate you. Andre, no, you are not late to the party. I just started 22 minutes ago. So this is a half teaspoon, which means I will use, oh, interesting. I just got an email for work. It's very late. So I'll do 1/2, 1 full teaspoon, 1.5, and 2. And then I'll just give this a little stir with the spoon. Who's excited? Well, sorry, except for Jessie. I know Jessie's a little, doesn't like St. Patrick's Day, but who else is excited for St. Patrick's Day? I've always liked St. Patrick's Day. Invictus says, how about some plants to use for cooking? Tomato, basil, cilantro. I don't know. I'm really strapped for time these days. So I just get my produce from the grocery store. But I do envision in the future, I think about how I would like to grow and expand this channel and go in different niche directions. And one of them is to have a garden and grow stuff and show the garden to viewers. So I have definitely thought about it, and I think that would be so cool. Growing my own herbs, my own veggies. Hi, nobody. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Savannah Guido. She's the one with the brand new SUV. My cars are both older, so I don't drive mine hardly. Okay. Bill says, I haven't been on here in a while. Is this a new place? Nope, same place. I didn't move. Same home as you saw before. I've been here for a while. Casti, try the fried cactus at one of the local Mexican restaurants. I really like cactus. That's a really fun vegan/vegetarian option at Mexican places. Hi, Hannah Smith. Hi, Megan Polk. Fried cactus. William O'Shaughnessy says, I'm a failed vegan. That's fine. I mean, you get to eat whatever you feel like eating. We have big fish here. They're called humpback whales, and they pass very frequently. That was Yabba Dabba Doo. Hi, Sherry Hambly. I'm making Irish soda bread since it's gonna be St. Patrick's Day really soon. So I'm gonna set this vegan buttermilk off to the side here and then get going with the rest of the flour mixture. Hi, Miguel. Cassie didn't have the courage to try fried cactus. All right, Savannah says, I subscribed to your channel. Thank you. I'm excited for St. Patrick's Day. Awesome. Yeah, me too. Happy birthday, Hannah. Yep, my parents were Irish, so it's in the blood. I am part Irish as well on my mom's side. So that's my biggest hesitation of purchasing a newer vehicle. Interesting. Yeah, MC. I've always I feel like one of the key pieces of financial advice that I got growing up was always never buy new. And even when you buy a used car, it's probably best to have a few years on it, not too many, but yeah, ugh, that's disappointing to hear. Invictus, Hannah, in a greenhouse with a small kitchen, cooking a meal with your own plants, dream come true. Seriously, yeah, I would love that. Thank you, Lubna Lily. You have very clear skin. What kind of health foods do you eat? I would say I eat every single day. I eat quinoa, I eat tofu with curry and turmeric. I drink a ton of water. I try to drink at least 8 cups. And then, I mean, it's kind of miscellaneous. I have potatoes, I'll have different fruits and veggies, brown rice. And then I try to stay away from the really bad habits that will affect your health, affect your skin, affect everything basically in the long term. So I don't smoke anything. I rarely drink. I drink maybe I drink alcohol. Let me be clear. I drink alcohol probably 4 times a year at most. And then, what other things? I just like to get outside and exercise every day. All right, don't spam or else you will get blocked. Thank you, Happy Life. Yes, I was vegan for a year and learned a lot of vegan recipes, which I still use. I mean, the thing is, you don't have to be full vegan. It's not a test, it's not school. No one's grading you on your diet. So if you feel like being vegan one day and then you don't feel like being vegan the next day, it's only your business. No one else gets a vote in how you get to eat, because no one else is in your body, so you get to choose. Thank you, Williams G. Sorry, we have a lot of spamming going on here. We've got Curtis Knight. Hello. Hi, Adam Wolf. Good to see you. Brittany Jakosh is here. Paul Seedhill. I like cheese too much to be vegan. Again, it's your life, your choices. People, I don't care if people criticize how I eat. It's I get to eat whatever I feel like eating, no matter what people think of it. Keegan Jimerson. Hi, Keegan. All right, so let me hop back to the recipe before I just keep on yapping for too long. So in a large mixing bowl, I will combine 4 cups of this flour. This is all-purpose gluten-free flour. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite flour company, King Arthur Baking Company. They've been around since 1790. So they're basically as old as the United States itself, which is pretty gangster, I think. So I love this flour brand. And then I'm also gonna combine the baking soda and the salt in this bowl. So actually I have an old box of this flour that I'm gonna use first. So 4 cups, just making sure. Okay. I keep banging my knee. Bye, Gavin. Yeah, I didn't even see what that comment was, but I love my mods. My mods take care of it when I'm not looking. Hi, Boo Boo, thank you. Hi, Mini Bike Mike. I am making Irish soda bread. Keegan, you have a balcony, so herbs and other food plants should be easy. This is true. It's not for a lack of ability, it's for a lack of time. And I just at this point, I don't really want to bother growing and checking and moving them during the 4 seasons that we have here. That all is precious time that I would rather spend on other things, at least in this current moment of my life. Yes, soda bread. Yes, but before I was vegan, I always taught was impossible to do it. All right, growing your own. Oh yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I know it's cheaper, but I have the money to just spend it on fresh produce, and I buy back my time by spending on grocery store produce. Hi Spyol, yes. Hi Ernest, another new member. Amazing. Hi Kate. Okay. I love chatting with you, but I also want to make this Irish soda bread. Let's see here. Okay. So 4 cups. Good to see you, Ernest. Let me start with this one actually. Ernest is green now. Hi Kirby, another member. All the members, seeing all the green is so exciting. Ernest green grass. That's funny. All right, gonna triple check just because I hate getting recipes wrong because I was distracted. It says mix 4 cups of flour. Okay. So let's get 4 out of this. I think this is gonna be the last cup or so out of this bag. Definitely feels like it. Oh gosh, such a struggle. Okay. Let's do that, but then also get this one ready to go. Happy Life. Yes, Happy Life is here. The gang's all here. So fun. So here's the second. I hope this is enough. Oh my God, I'm kind of stressed now. Oh well, whatever. I think this will be at least 3, but now I'm questioning this. But I do have other flour, so I guess we can just improvise, guys. I'm gonna scoop a little bit. Members takeover. Yeah, all I'm seeing is green right now, which is amazing. Okay, so let's scoop. I think everyone is here for some soda bread. Woohoo! Best carbs that the Irish came up with is Guinness. I tried Guinness. I actually visited the Guinness factory in Dublin when I was there 10 years ago. And I felt so bad because when they give you a tour of the Guinness beer factory, they give you a complimentary pint of Guinness at the end. And I was like, I'm so sorry guys, but I actually hate beer. I was there with friends though, so we all wanted to go just because it's Guinness and it's very famous. And the bartender at the end of the tour, at like where you get your complimentary pint, he's like, wait, let me grab you something else. I'm sure you'll like it. And so it was this, it was like a berry infused something. I'm forgetting what exactly it was. It was made with some like fruit. He's like, maybe you'll like this. It's not as like dark and heavy as the regular Guinness. I tried it and I hated it. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I don't like this. So it was fun to see the factory though. So here we go. 1 cup. Let's see how many I've got. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna tally these because I feel like I just can get lost in counting with baking for some reason. Eugene Russell is here. Hi Eugene, welcome back. All right. Two. Okay, I think I have enough. I was freaking out there for a second, but I think I'm actually in okay shape. Holding too much stuff. Now they can put your picture actually on the Guinness. Yeah. Paige Calms or Calmez, hello. When I hear Guinness, I think of Conan O'Brien, LOL. Did he ever get sponsored by them? I don't know. I'm guessing is Conan, he looks like he could be Irish and his name is definitely Irish. All right, so this will be cup number 3. Tally. Hi, Daniel. Daniel Larod Hogan. How are you doing? Kirby, my young grasshopper. Joseph 85R. I'm making Irish soda bread in honor of St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up next Monday. Guinness is vegan and the whiskey. And the whiskey. I don't understand your full sentence. All right, so this will be 4. Just trying to smush it onto the cup. It's a little bit of a challenge. Okay. Last cup here. Just gonna tap it to even the top off. Okay. 4. Look at all that pretty flour. All right, where can I set this? Put this right here. All right, do you like Raisinets? I don't know if I like Raisinets. Is that like a candy? I'm not the biggest fan of raisins. Like, I'll put them in baked goods. I'm using raisins for this recipe because I think it looks really cool. It looks very rustic when you use dried fruit in soda bread, so I figured why not. But I don't know about Raisinets. Okay. So this is the last little bit of flour, and I'm so glad that I did have enough flour. It was, for some reason, just visually looked like not enough for a moment. Ireland is my favorite country. It is a beautiful country. Let's see. I don't drink alcohol, but if I went to Ireland, I would drink a pint of Guinness just because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Absolutely, yes. I'm very much like a when in Rome kind of person. I do not stick to like rigid rules when I'm in a really special situation. I don't see the point in that. All right, Rachie and TT are doing well. I just put the poll question. I had to get out of your live stream for a while. It was my signal that was messed up. I want to say Conan O'Brien is the only person who is 100% Irish. He talked about it on his late night show. He's the only person who's 100% Irish. That does not seem accurate. Mika Rose, I'm making Irish soda bread. I need to add some baking soda, hence soda and the name soda bread. Thanks, Shane Sheldon. They're chocolate covered raisins. Okay, that's what I was picturing in my head. I've definitely had those and they're okay. They're not my favorite, but I will eat them. Conan did the remote at the Guinness, not Canned drink, really funny. Hi, James Brace. Hi, Wired Girl. So we've got 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Here's my teaspoon. Finally, I found it. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Really checking my measurements. And then there's gonna be 1.5 teaspoons of this Morton's salt. So we've got 1, come on, ooh, 1, and then I'll just kind of eyeball half of this since my half teaspoon actually is wet because of the apple cider vinegar. So I will quickly put these 2 ingredients away. I like to clean as I go. And then I'll give this a stir. I mean, this is just so far it's just a plain flour mixture. Paul, put some Worcestershire sauce on it. It's definitely not. Live keeps telling me to say hi. Said hi. Thank you, Eugene Russell. I appreciate it. I've never had soda bread. What are some ways you can eat it? You can eat it, I would say like the traditional way is to slice it, toast it, and then lather some butter on it. You can have it with jam. You could have it with, I mean, probably most things that you can like spread on bread, but I would say most people would eat it toasted with butter on it. Hi, Ibrahim. Andre. Did you watch the Champions, Hannah? No, I don't even want to Google what went down. I don't follow, if you're talking about the Champions League, I do not, I don't know why. I prefer to stick to one league for simplicity's sake. I really know the English Premier League very, very well. So I don't know what's going on in the UEFA Champions League or who won the championship. Jesse says, hi, Green Day. Ooh, Christine got a membership. Christine Estrada, amazing. And thank you, Rich, for gifting a membership. Yeah, you guys have access to exclusive content on the channel. How exciting. William says, Worcestershire sauce, not vegan, but delicious on scrambled eggs. I did not grow up vegan, and I definitely had Worcestershire sauce growing up, so I know what Worcestershire sauce is. I have like a good cuisine knowledge because I grew up eating all the meats, all the cheeses, tons of animal things. I think I even had caviar a few times, so like I'm aware of what foods are, but I just don't eat a lot of them anymore since I went vegan 13 years ago. Paul says she was you have to pat on the back when she bakes bread. Ever tried making Irish coffee? No, but you know what? I'm thinking I might do Irish coffee next Monday on the live. Although I guess that's kind of bad timing because it's the end of the day. I'll write this down as a thought. Irish coffee, and that was Yabba Dabba Doo who suggested that. I don't think I've ever had it before, but it sounds so good. Dabba Doo. Let's see here. William says, are you a soccer player? I used to play soccer. I played all the way through college and was pretty competitive, but I don't play it now. Free time is very valuable to me, and I don't prioritize playing whatever it's called, soccer in my free time. Rich Triple OG, woohoo! Yes. Hi, Framblate, I think. I cannot pronounce that whatever sauce, Worcestershire. It looks like like if you were to sound it out the way you spell it, it's Worcestershire, but you say Worcestershire. I had a friend who's from London back in the day, and he was telling me how to pronounce different words. And I was like, this is some BS. Like, what happened to all the R's and the S's and the H's in there? And he's just like, you just don't say them. And I was like, this is stupid. Worcestershire, that's a word that took me a while to get down. Hi, fairy girl. 13 years, and in those 13 years, did you ever relapse or always been vegan? I feel sad now that I gave up. Don't feel bad. It's funny because there was definitely, like, I had one specific chapter where I had such a crazy craving for salmon specifically. And it was in 2019 when I was training for my first marathon. And I just I was craving salmon so bad that I would have salmon now and then throughout the training cycle. But for my second marathon, I didn't have that. For my third marathon, I didn't have that. So only like one period in these last 13 years of being vegan have I just been like, oh my God, I really, really want something that's not vegan and I'm just gonna eat it. So that's the one kind of like non-vegan era I can think of in the last 13 years. Irish coffee. Hi, William Lynn. Yeah, I think I might make some Irish coffee on Monday night. We'll see. Sheikh Aman is here. What do you do in your free time? YouTube. I do a ton of YouTube. I treat it like a job. So I work, I don't even know how many hours on YouTube, but I read, I like to watch TV, I spend time with friends, I like listening to podcasts, I like working out, I like to walk and do yoga and run and stretch, and that's about all I have time for because I also like to get a lot of sleep and I work a full-time job. Hi, Freshly Wild, you guys are so many members now. This is so fun. Ray Klein, my favorite sport is also soccer. I absolutely love soccer. I think it's the best sport. It's so wonderful. It's just the right amount of time. There's not hardly, there is some stop and go, but not nearly as much as there is in American football, for example. I love that it's outside. I love that it's on grass. I love how easy it is to access soccer. Like even the poorest countries, people from the poorest communities can still like set up some goals with like some rocks and some twigs and then like maybe find a ball or like a rock to just kick around. So it's a very accessible sport where other sports are not. You have to have way more equipment. Oh, I could go on and on. I love soccer so much. It's the best. Worcestershire sauce. Quarterfinals are Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund and Bayern versus Inter Madrid, Arsenal versus PSG, Aston Villa. Wow. I need to find out where I can watch the UEFA quarterfinals because those are some fun matchups and I have not watched Bayern in so many years. Oh my goodness. Kenny, I think we're all doing pretty good over here. What does Worcestershire sauce taste like? I think I remember it tasting kind of like tangy, zingy, and salty. That's my recollection of it, but again, it's been many years. Well done, you stuck with it, and salmon is not that great. Let the salmon swim. Hey, it felt great. I was so satisfied with the salmon that I ate in 2019 during those 4 months that I was training for that marathon. But then once I was done training for the marathon and I went into my off season and was like not running as much, I went straight back to being vegan and I had no craving for salmon ever again since then, since 2019. I don't know what that was. Maybe because it was my very first marathon, my guess is maybe my body was like really having a tough time getting adjusted to all those miles. And it was like, okay, girl, you need more than just the bean protein and the plant protein. You need some like fish or something else. But then I didn't have that same craving for the next 2 marathons that I ran. Harvey is here. Hi, Harvey. What was I gonna get, says Jessie. Oh. I was hoping that Jessie was gonna get it. Yeah, the membership. I could have seen it going to Jessie, because Jessie, you're here a lot. William, you're right. People always talk about salmon and trout and it tastes mediocre. I always like the taste of salmon, but I wasn't like putting it on a huge pedestal. I used to be on the volleyball team in high school, says Mika Rose. Adam, I'm making Irish soda bread because St. Patrick's Day is coming up and I love St. Patrick's Day. I think I forgot, did I forget to put in the sugar here? I think I did. It says 4 cups of flour, sugar, baking soda, and salt. You guys are gonna laugh, but I might need to actually rolling pin, like roll out some of this sugar because it is dried and so freaking like solidified. So I'm not gonna go like this, although that would be funny for a live stream, but I am gonna just try to like break this up a little bit. I don't even know if I can. Oh yeah, I don't know. This might be futile. So unfortunate. Okay. So it says I need 3 tablespoons of this. I wonder if I could just, it's probably a bad idea, but I wonder if I could just put in some chunks of sugar. Irish coffee, bet you don't get the coffee and cream separation first time. I fail every time. We'll see if I do decide to have some Irish coffee. Maybe I'll have some beginner's luck. We'll see. So let's see if I can get some like actual, no. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Some sugar. Ooh, okay. There's some sugar coming out of here. This is so silly. All right. Ooh. So I'm gonna count that as 1. I think this is actually kind of working. All right. Soccer is the sport of the people. You literally only need a ball and it can be some other thing. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, it is truly such a beautiful sport and it's so accessible. Oh, I'm getting more chunks. Let me see. I'm sure there's a way we can make this work. Let me just get the bigger chunks out of here. And then see if I can kind of use the rest. Oh, such a nuisance. Okay. Other than soda bread, what else is in that poll? Are you not able to see it? Antonia Salazar is here, hello. Yeah, I know Kirby, I know that it's the best of the best, but it's just never appealed to me for some reason. I've watched it plenty of times in the past. I used to follow the UEFA Champions League much more closely than I do now, and for some reason it just never stuck. It just did not appeal to me as much. All right, here's tablespoon number 2. I almost said 3. This is why I tally things. And then I think I'm actually gonna be able to make this work. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna call it good. And then, might not even be worth saving these chunked up brown sugar bits, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I think you can throw them on some oatmeal and that's tasty. I actually liked the clumps of brown sugar whenever my mom would make oatmeal for breakfast. Jessie says, oh, Harvey says, you're very beautiful today. Thank you, Harvey. Hi, Too Evil to Hope, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Just gonna tidy a little bit. So let's stir in this sugar. Hi, I touch grass. I love that username. Antonio Salazar is here. Whitney XOXO. I think I do remember you. Hi, Brian. I'm making Irish soda bread in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Also, there's 5 minutes left before I close the poll. Try and guess my favorite Irish dish. Hi, Wow Info. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Vegan salmon is awesome. I've never had vegan salmon before. I've only ever had salmon. Regular salmon. Salmon is delicious, especially smoked and grilled. Rohini Pereira is from Sri Lanka. Janine. Pink salmon is the best. That is what the grizzly bears eat. I actually really like watching the grizzly bears catch their salmon. It's like very majestic. Okay, there's just like one brown sugar chunk I'm a little concerned about in here. I might actually, I think I'm actually gonna take it out. I just don't want, you know, a lump of sugar in my bread. So I think I'll sprinkle in just a little bit more of this. Hopefully no chunks, just a little bit more. This is like the utility person in me. Like I really don't like waste. So I really try to use everything I've got, even if it means a little extra work. Hi, Timothy Peters. Good to see ya. Come on, just the dusting, not the chunks. Okay, that's looking good. Beautiful. Salmon nowadays is mostly farmed, not healthy, and not like wild salmon. Yeah, at least I know it's, I feel like there's certain things I'm glad that I just am not part of anymore. I feel that way about eggs. Like everybody has been complaining about the cost of eggs, and I'm like, I don't even know what a good price is for eggs because I never ever buy them. Okay, I feel like I can feel just a little chunk somewhere. Yep, I see it. So goofy, guys. And now comes the fun part, because I'll be putting the buttermilk in here, and then there's also some butter that I'm gonna need to cube up. Healthy and beauty is the type of wifey, says Asya. La Liga. What do you think is harder to win, Premier League, La Liga, or Champions? Boy, that's a tough one. I don't know, Kirby. I have a feeling that like La Liga might be a little bit more competitive than the EPL right now. So I would put La Liga ahead of EPL. But I mean, I guess in theory you'd think UEFA, because it is the best of the best from all these really competitive countries. So I feel like it goes La Liga, or no, it goes from UEFA hardest to La Liga to EPL. And I mean, I love EPL, but that's my my guess. Rich, I was going to ask you about Vladimir Guerrero, supposedly $500 million contract. Who the heck are you talking about? Oh my goodness. Still me, I'm making Irish soda bread. I skipped down a little bit. Hi, the healthy one. I get mine from Lake Michigan, from lake to table, best way. Love that. Always found salmon and trout to taste fishy. Wild caught Pacific salmon. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I meant what are those other foods you mentioned in the poll? So there's cottage pie, that's like a casserole kind of, I mean, it's like potato on top, veggies on bottom. Colcannon is mashed potatoes, boxty is pancakes, and then soda bread is bread, basically. All right. Favorite rapper? Forever and always, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers. Vegan salmon. All right. Irish came from the Germans. Crappy bluegill. All right, it's pretty much at the bottom now. We've got Carrie, I bet you fishy. I don't think wants to stay. We miss out on everyone. Oh, I must have missed something. Hi, Wired Girl. EPL is more competitive than La Liga, in my opinion. I'm not as, I feel like the La Liga I remember so fondly is the La Liga of Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, wasn't Neymar there for a bit, Marcelo, the Boateng, Kevin Prince Boateng, Sergio Ramos, Mr. Shakira, like that era of those two teams, Barcelona and Real Madrid, is what I always think of. I'm just so, I do not watch La Liga at all these days, so I don't know. Is there a St. Patty's Day parade downtown? I kind of hope there is here in Minneapolis or St. Paul. Definitely St. Paul, because I feel like, I mean, St. Paul, I don't know. I feel like there should be one at least in one of the cities. I'm pretty sure they do something. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab some vegan butter. And let's see how much I need. 4 tablespoons of vegan butter, cold and cut into cubes. So this is actually where I will use my cereal bowl. Alright, 4 tablespoons of vegan butter using clean fingers. Work the butter into the flour mixture until it resembles a coarse crumb. Pour in the vegan buttermilk and stir with a large wooden spoon. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands just right here. Whole time, I'm gonna have to wait a minute or 2 just because I gotta rinse my hands off. Hi, Shad. I watch my country's league, Copa Libertadores, South American UCL and UCL, of course. Tony is here, amazing. That's awesome, Tony. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that update. I'm really glad to hear that you're doing well. And that was also really nice. It was nice of your cousin to let us know. I remember that actually, reading comments and then realizing that it was your cousin who was sending them. Okay, so I will close the poll really quick. And, oh, Shad gave me 1, that's a pound, right? British pound. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay, so poll time. Close the poll. Boom. Okay, so I will let you know. Are you half Ethiopian and half Irish? So I'm 50% Ethiopian because my dad is fully Ethiopian, from Ethiopia. My white half is a mix, so not full Irish. I'm not really sure how much. I would have to take a DNA test, but for sure English, Irish, German, and then Dutch is the 4th we think is in there. Working 40 hours in 4 days, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off is the perfect schedule. Oof, those 4 days though, 10 hours, that's pretty brutal. But I do like the idea of having 4 on, 3 off, rather than 5 on, 2 off. I think I would pick a 4-day, 10-hour-a-day schedule over 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Tony Montana is back. Yay, love it, love it, love it. Gonna get some sleep. Sounds good, Tony. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. Thank you. Joe Martin is here. So worldly and educated. You seem more Chicago than Minneapolis, but Minneapolis is lucky to have you. Hey, Minneapolis is up and coming. Mark my words. As the climate gets hotter and the sea levels rise and people start having to come in from the coasts and up from the south, Minneapolis is the place you're going to want to be, okay? But it's a great place, and we actually do have like a really nice community, I would say. We're like a mini Chicago up here. Herbie says, I was going to ask if you ever visited Mississippi, Ernest. All right, and now I'm seeing the poll results, so I'll read them out to you. The question was, guess my favorite Irish food. The number one answer was, of course, what was listed first in the poll, cottage pie. 43% said cottage pie. It's not cottage pie. I never put the correct answer first. Then the second most common answer was soda bread, 33%. It's not soda bread, even though I love it and I'm making it here. The third most common answer was Colcannon, which is mashed potatoes with cabbage and onion and garlic and kale and some bacon bits if you want it to be not vegetarian vegan. And it is Colcannon. Colcannon is my favorite Irish dish. I do like boxty too. All right, more fish talk. The best Irish whiskey is Redbreast, a beautiful taste, cost a lot, and Kona coffee. Interesting, okay. That one Essa girl is back. Hi, that one Essa girl. Good to see you. Okay, fun time, guys. I'm gonna be basically not massaging, but like crumbling together the bread. I should also preheat my oven, so let me do that first. All right, and I think it's 425. Let me check the temperature. Yeah, 425 degrees, so that's what my oven is heating up to. How far do you think USA is making it in the 2026 World Cup? Ooh, I don't know. I never root for USA. I mean, I love being a US citizen, but I just don't think we're that good at soccer. Maybe quarterfinals, maybe, or round of 16, but I wouldn't bet on it. I am excited for the World Cup though next year. I'm already thinking about, oh my gosh, I want to go to this place, I want to go to this place, I want to fly around. I'm thinking about summer 2026, which is a little more than a year from now. And I like want to go to games, I want to just, you know, see all these players. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. Ches Rich is here. Thank you, and I thanked him very much for my cousin. Thank you so much, Tony. Go get some rest. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. I don't know about that one. You were right, broke my 2-week drought. Congratulations, Ernest. That's awesome. Yarnaby12 is here. Hello. Okay, I am gonna double check. 4 tablespoons of vegan butter. Cold and cut into cubes. Okay, so I'm gonna first scoop out 4 tablespoons, and I don't know if it'll come out, so I'll just have to scoop it. No spamming. Joe Martin says, I completely agree with this becoming the perfect climate. Let the rest vacation in Florida. I'm spending my off time between Duluth and, how do you say that, Houghton or Houghton, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, honestly, I think very, very long term. My brain has always thought in years and decades, and so I think like 20 years from now, 50 years from now, I want to see 2100. That means I'd have to make it to 107 years old, which I think I can do. And I'm like, dude, do we see the climate right now? Like, it's a mess, and I think it's going to continue, unfortunately. So I think a lot of coastal areas will become uninhabitable. Unfortunately, a lot of the South will become uninhabitable. And more than once, Minnesota, specifically Duluth up on the North Shore, closer to Canada, has been identified by climate scientists as a climate resilient like haven, because it's situated up on a high hill. It has access to fresh water because it's right on Lake Superior, which is the biggest of the Great Lakes. And we also have, lots of natural resources, lots of lumber, lots of corn and wheat, and great healthcare here. We have the Mayo Clinic. I mean, I love it here. I'm very biased, of course. I grew up here. But I think long term, I'm very glad to, you know, be set on living here because I don't anticipate having to leave for any climate related reasons. Like here in Minnesota, we don't get hurricanes, we don't get tornadoes. We get a handful of tornadoes. We don't have wildfires. We don't have coastal rising issues. Like we don't really have any of these natural disasters that other places have to worry about, which is really nice. It's just, yeah, I would be really bummed if I lived in a place that was climate not resilient and then have to think about leaving. But as far as Minnesota goes, we are situated pretty well. So this is number 3. What else we got here? Jaderick Davis, I'm making Irish soda bread. Tim Martin says, always a pleasure. Thank you. You're welcome. Good to see you here. CJ McCrae is here. Hello. I'm doing well. How about you? Okay, I think this is tablespoon number 4. My counting just goes out the window when it comes to baking. Cooking and baking. Okay, so that should be just about it. I'm so excited to make this, you guys. I don't really make bread all that often. It's not that I don't like it, but this doesn't use yeast. Most bread does. But still, yeah, it's not something I normally make. Corn has over 2,000 uses. Got it right and had to be Cole Cannon. Yes. I love potatoes so much. They're so great. They're so versatile. And I do love Cole Cannon because it throws in a bunch of other veggies. These are definitely not going to be cubes, you guys. These are more just little like chunks. Cut into cubes, it says. Yeah, these are not cubes. I'm going to start throwing them in. Come on. Ola's got a lot of comments. Hi, Ola. What state are you located in? Kenny, I'm in Minnesota. I just answered you. Vitya Dalgunu, it's freezing cold. Unfortunately, it's only getting warmer up here. Bums me out because I like winter, but we've been getting less and less snow. And it's only getting hotter, guys. I'd be mad if I lived in a dry place. Thank you, Alter Ego, for the super chat, super sticker. Wasn't the movie/show Fargo based in Minnesota? So Fargo is on the Minnesota, North Dakota border. So I think technically Fargo is set in Fargo, North Dakota. We refer to that area as the Fargo-Moorhead area because Fargo's on the North Dakota side and Moorhead is on the Minnesota side. So basically, I think of Fargo as basically a Minnesota city. And they definitely, like, exaggerate the Minnesota accent in Fargo. I'm like, okay, we might talk a little bit like this, but that's a bit obnoxious. It's very harsh winters there. This one wasn't. We've had 2 winters in a row that were, like, very mild. I do eat grits. Ola, I love grits. Hi, Ezekiel Juarez. Salmon says, I like your cooking. Fargo was filmed in Brainerd. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know it was actually filmed on the Minnesota side of life. I figured it would have been in North Dakota. scooping out the butter. All right, so there's all the butter I'm gonna be using. And I'll get my spoon out of there. I Love Cars is here, and so is Tom Cruise. Hannah for president. I'm here with one eye open trying to watch this stream, working 7 hours. If I KO, then see ya next time. Working in 7 hours, gotcha. I mean, go and get some sleep if you have to work tomorrow. It's so hard to work when you're under-rested. Sweet potatoes and roasted red something are my favorite. Oh, roasted red potatoes. All right, time to do this bread. Minnesota has a 9.8% tax. I mean, I would say you really see the tax dollars go to work here. I don't mind paying my taxes here because I feel like the quality of life is so high. Thank you, Hydro Gamer. Thank you so much. I didn't know Fargo was a real place. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, it's totally a real place. You betcha. Fargo is a real place. Ramses Oliva Zepeda says hello. What cuisine do you usually make? I make everything, alter ego. If you go to my channel, you'll see that I don't stick to one type of cuisine. I actually love to try, I like to try a lot of stuff. The car scene was on 394 at the Olds Dealer. The bar scene was in Northeast Minneapolis. The wood chopper was in Brainerd. I love this. That is so fun. I can think of all those scenes, but I had no clue. I just assumed it was in Fargo. I make that mistake with movies, thinking that where the fictional plot is set is actually where they filmed it, but that's not always the case. There's a few sugar chunks. I'm gonna get out of here. It's starting to form into crumbs. Dang it. There's like little chunks in here. That's so annoying. Hi, Ali Bubats. Go back to football. Just seen Man U. Plans for the new stadium, 100,000 capacity and a fantastic construction. Wow, 100,000 people. That is crazy. I feel like the biggest stadium, like with the most people at once that I went to was actually right here in Minneapolis. I went to see Taylor Swift at the US Bank Stadium, which is where our NFL football team plays. And it was at capacity, and I believe the number they said was like 70,000 or 71,000. So it was, I mean, like the decibel level in there was actually kind of painful because so many people were shouting. But yeah, that's crazy. 100,000 people. Wow. Thank you, Michael Karpinski. This is soda bread. Yes, indeed. In honor of St. Patrick's Day. So this is, I can definitely feel the crumbs starting to form. This is actually very satisfying too. I can smell the butter in here. I'm just getting out some of these brown sugar chunks. I don't want like hard chunks of sugar in here. Ooh, sorry, Ready Nose. Cherie Tom is back. Dominique Ridley is here. Hi, Dominique. I am making some Irish soda bread. I'm currently crumbling the butter, the vegan butter, into the flour mixture. Fargo movie is a classic, but if you can watch the show, it's fantastic too. It's a totally different story. Okay, what's the premise of the Fargo TV show? I'm curious now. All right, I think this is pretty crumbled. It's feeling really nice. Okay, so let's kind of try to salvage what I can from my hands, and then I will rinse off my hands. What's St. Patrick's Day? It's a celebration for St. Patrick, and I believe St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, so it's a big deal over there. Okay, so that's probably the most fun step of this whole thing, is kneading in that butter. Biggest scene I was at was after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, I bet it was wild. You should make a cucumber salad next. Definitely not making cucumber salad. The horse, she fell, she fixed her wig, got right back up on that horse. It was spooked from a firecracker. Oh my gosh, wow. Funny. All right, I need a spatula. And what it says to do next is to pour the vegan buttermilk into the bowl. I made that earlier tonight. Oops, I got some moisture on my keyboard. That's always bad. Okay. Add flour to the dough in your hands. Okay, so in this goes the vegan buttermilk. Okay, so that's out. Mostly together, okay. Jeremiah Robinson is back. Let's see. You would love the Outer Banks show on Netflix, says Ola. Wembley is only 80,000. Still, that's so big. These mega stadiums are crazy. If they can build them to hold that many people, why not? It seems insane to me. Kennedy, I'm making Irish soda bread for St. Patrick's Day. Just trying to get there's a little bit of flour stuck on the bottom. So I'm trying to get that up and mixed in. It's crazy how we get charged for electricity, and in Asia, this man created a wind turbine that harnesses energy from typhoons. That's amazing. Good on him. Very impressive. Getting it mixed together. I feel like it's still kind of liquidy though, so I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Okay, so I'm going to check the recipe and see what it says. When I was vegan, I loved the fruits, vegetables. Only thing I found hard was the shop-bought vegan meats. I found them terrible. I think they've gotten a lot better now, William O'Shaughnessy, because I do love vegan meats at the stores. The artist's rendering of Man U's new stadium is crazy, 100,000, I bet. I haven't watched Vegan Teacher yet, but it's in my notes. Is vegan butter margarine? No, I don't think it's the same exact thing. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Cherie, Tom. What kind of supplements do you take as a vegan? I just take a once-a-day multivitamin to cover my bases, Andre. Okay, knead the dough a little bit so it comes together. It won't be perfectly round. I feel like I need to actually add some more flour to this, which it does say. It says 4 to 4.5 cups. So I'm gonna start with maybe an extra 1/4 cup and see what happens. Actually, why not use a 1/2 cup and then just kind of go from there. Alrighty. Hi, Tommy Brown, welcome back. Good to see ya. Are you going to wear green on Monday? I'm thinking about it, yeah. I still have time to order stuff. I think that'd be really fun. So what I'm gonna do is just add in a little bit at a time. All right, time to mix this together, guys. Slowly but surely, getting this soda bread done. What are people saying? Are you going to wear, okay, I saw that one from Yabba Dabba Doo. There's a story about Banshee or something, and you have to press the soda bread before you put it in the oven with your thumbs. You ever heard of it? No, I've never heard of that before. That sounds like a funny superstition. All right, it's looking good, but I think it's still looking pretty dense. So I'm going to keep adding some flour. I can definitely smell like the soda in this, and I'm loving it. I'm also just gonna read ahead in my recipe and see what it wants me to do, because I do need to add in the raisins too. Transfer to a lightly floured surface and shape it into a round loaf. Where do you add the raisins though? Oh, I completely missed that step, whoops. I bet I could still throw them in. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. Okay, this is looking a bit doughier now. Ooh, arm workout for sure, you guys. Sorry, I haven't been as chatty. I've been so focused on this bread. I apologize. Hello, Andre. Who needs a new team? Okay, so I think this is good to handle now. Seems more solid. I know it's late in the game, but I should have added the fruits earlier. I think I'm gonna risk it and stir them in. I should have stirred in the raisins and the cherries before I added in the buttermilk. So hopefully this doesn't affect it too bad. Sir Alex Ferguson approves the new stadium. I love Sir Alex Ferguson so much. He's such a legend. So that's it for the dried cherries. All done. And then let's grab some of these golden raisins. I actually really love golden raisins. Oleses can't win them all. Let's see, what are people saying? I've been watching your videos for a year. Thank you, Damien. Damien. It's old tradition, so make sure you press the four sides of it with your thumbs before putting it in the oven. I think I'll take my chances. Chelsea's gonna win the Club World Cup and our third UCL in 2026. Robert O'Nellian, it's been a while. How are you? I'm making Irish soda bread. And I'm adding these raisins, unfortunately, a bit late. But hopefully that won't affect the bread too much. I'm hoping, crossing fingers. There's some debris that I want to make sure doesn't go into the bread. All right. Thank you, Cole Z. I appreciate it. Okay, so that should be it for the gold raisins. And then I will add some regular raisins. I try to like take off any stems or any like little chunks of the raisins I don't want. Okay, say I didn't warn you, only kidding. It's just old Irish thing I heard before. I'm sure you're okay. Hope I'm okay. Maybe I'll do it just for good measure. All right, looking good, looking good. All right. May not have a whole cup here, but that's fine. All right. So let's get these raisins in, and hopefully it won't ruin the batter too bad. Okay, so that's it for the raisins. Let's move them aside. Like I need to clear away some room just so I can get this dough out. So move some stuff. What else? So, raisins going in, crossing fingers. Crossing fingers they mix in well. Hopefully, I think they should. I think they're mixing it okay, guys. So after this, after I've mixed in the raisins, I will grab some parchment and put it here on my countertop. Okay. So now, time to knead the dough. This is so fun, you guys. I love this. I'll grab my parchment paper. Move these over here. And it says, I think I'll be able to knead this. So I think I'm gonna knead this ball of dough. Shape into a round loaf. Again, it won't look perfect. All right. Okay. Forgot YouTube has its own emojis. Pickles and Candy is here. Sorry, I've been not great about the chat tonight. Yeah, baking does require bicep work. It's tiring. Bye, Cherie, Tom. Hi, Miguel Rafael Rincon Saucedo. Hannah, when the name appears in white, it's because somebody, not the actual person. I don't know what that means. Greta says baddie alert. So, time to get this dough out of here. Still feels a little soft to me, but I think I can work with this. Yeah, I feel like this still needs some flour, not gonna lie. I'm debating, I might put some more flour in here. I just feel like it's not quite the consistency it should be. Okay. What is this? Let's see. I think I have a little Irish in me, but it's next to nothing like my great-grandmother's father, LOL. I'm just trying to get this to be the right consistency, and I feel like it's just a little bit too squishy still, so I've been adding some flour as I go. Now it's firming up, but it should be able to like hold its shape and not completely flatten out. Thank goodness I had enough flour to add a little more in. Sports cards guy, I am making Irish soda bread. What's on the menu tonight? I'm making Irish soda bread. Working it so that it's actually kind of becoming more solid. It hasn't been very solid, but now it's looking more like a dough ball, which makes me happy. And I might just add a little bit more to be sure. I'm a little sus. Really working those biceps, I know. Is there going to be soda? Whew. Yeah, this is actually, I needed more flour in here, guys. That's what's causing the holdup. So this should be, hopefully, the last bit of flour I need. I always feel like I'm very time ambitious on my recipe live streams, and they end up taking longer. I'm just worried that this is not gonna like hold up in the oven. Oof. Such work. Okay, now I think I can hopefully get this out. Ugh. Struggle city, guys. I'm just trying to like morph this and it's not working with me. Oh, why is this so hard? F it. Using all the flour I got. Hi, Hino Lay. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. How are you? Great to see you. How is life in beautiful, sunny Hawaii? I'm making Irish soda bread for those of you who don't know, and it is proving to be a little more challenging than I thought. It's just very like, it just still feels pretty gloopy to me. So I've been mixing in some extra flour to get it to behave, but I'm still not quite convinced that it's behaving. But I think I'm gonna just have to call it a day and get it out onto this parchment paper and knead it with my hands. And since I don't work with bread all that often, I think I'm just less familiar with like the consistency of how it should feel. But you know what? We're gonna go with this and hope that it comes together. Okay. So I will set that aside and then hopefully this just will kind of come together here. Feels really cool, at least. It is a workout. As you can tell, like my hands, they get really red when I'm like using them a lot. And this has been a lot of work. I was underestimating the work required, but it has been fun. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed this. I'm just hoping that it turns out okay, because it still just feels very damp. I mean, better damp than too dry, but yeah. That's okay, I like a challenge. Okay, it's looking a little better, but can you see what I mean where it's like, it just feels a little bit squishy still? Looks like a workout. Yeah, this has been a very much a workout. I'm just trying to get this to like roll up into a ball and it's just not happening. So I'm trying to really work this dough. Forming into a ball, but it's just so, this is like harder, you guys, than I thought it would be. It's like kind of frustrating. All I wanted it to be was just this ball. Hope it's not ChatGPT recipe. No, this is a very highly rated, very reputable source that I am using. But yeah, this is just kind of annoying. Maybe this is the key. Use the edges. Well, guys, I hope this turns out. It's not shaping up to be the ball I thought it would be, but maybe that's the point. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna give my hands a rinse. All right. Well, I hope this works out, guys. Not sure. Hi, Wendy Rios. Yeah, the problem is I am out of flour. I don't have any more flour to use. So I'm hoping, yeah, it looks so flat to me. Let me look at this recipe page again. Let's see here. Yeah, the picture doesn't really show much. Okay, we made it to 100 likes. That's awesome. Kevin, I had a good day. I'm having quite the challenge with this Irish soda bread. It's very, it's just a lot stickier than I thought it would be. But we will see what happens in the oven. So, I'm just kind of using the parchment paper to mold it, since my bare hands were sticking. All right. So now I gotta get it onto my cast iron skillet. Oh, chunk of dough. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Trust the process. I know, that's what I was thinking. Just trust the process and transfer it to a lightly flat, no, wait, hold on. Again, it won't look. Now place the loaf onto a baking pan, or better yet, a cast iron pan, which I do have. So I'm gonna put it in this lovely cast iron pot. So this bottom part is cast iron. So I'll give this a little turn and then try to transfer it onto my my cast iron skillet. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see if I can get it in here. How sad would it be if I just completely dropped this right now? Oh, after all that work. Okay. Ooh. This is hard. Oh my God, you guys. Not what I wanted. Oh, it looks bad. Okay, that's kind of a mess. Hopefully it will just kind of hold together. Oof. Okay. So I guess what I'm gonna do now is score the top with a serrated knife. So this is a serrated knife, which I'll be using. So it says to score it with an X, with it about 1 inch to 2 inches deep. So I'm gonna do that like this. And like this. All right, so I scored it. You can kind of see the X on there. And this is gonna go in my oven for 40 minutes. Let's see what happens. All right, timer. Fingers crossed, guys. I don't know about that. That was not what I was expecting, but I'm hoping it goes well. Wendy Rio says I'm putting hearts. Okay. Hi, CEK. Yes, I do remember you. Maybe it needs a Guinness or two. I made a cake, and when I put it in the oven, it overloaded. Those cast iron pans are fire, especially for sourdough bread. Yeah, I'm excited to, I really do love that cast iron cooking pot that I ordered. I think I ordered it last year for a cottage pie that I made. So I figure while I'm waiting for the bread, I could probably just have some dinner on here and chat while I wait. Are you making a pizza Rice Krispie? Did you put something on the pan so it don't stick? No, you don't. It says to not line your thing, your pan. There weren't instructions for that, so hopefully not. But we will see. Cool. All right, BRB, guys. We will see what happens with the soda bread. Andre says it will be, or iron doesn't stick, like cross buns. Hi, the healthy one. No, it said in the instructions to cut it with a serrated knife, which is what I used. I'm so excited to see how this damn bread comes out. Me too. Me too. First attempt at Irish soda bread. So let's see. Let's wait and see. I can give you guys another trivia question. Boy, I'm trying to think. Let me look through my notebook because I've definitely written down some old trivia questions on here. I like putting in a second. I like putting in a second trivia question for the evening. Let's see if I can actually find one. Ooh. Okay, I've got one. It's going to be amazing, don't worry. I know, I make soda bread always, and first one always difficult. Yeah, it wasn't the texture that I was expecting at all. So here is the trivia question 2.0. Guess which horror movie which 2025 horror movie I'm most excited to see. Is it Nosferatu? Is it Megan 2.0? Is it, what were the other options? Wolfman, or is it 28 years later? Boom. Second trivia question for you. Second trivia of the night. Let's see. I see Brant Butler is here. Hi, Brant. Welcome to the live. If you're just tuning in, I have some Irish soda bread in the oven. I'm so excited to see how this damn bread comes out. Hopefully it doesn't overload. Me too. That is what I was thinking as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'll peek at it every now and then. I don't want to open the oven door too much because then the temperature goes down, which can affect your bake. Hi, Parker's AirPods. Hello, hello. Gotta go to bed, says Wendy. Take care. Thank you for tuning in, Wendy. I'll let you know how the soda bread turns out next time you're here. Oh, she checked the cleanliness of her measuring cup. Yeah, I mean, I don't like putting measuring cups or anything back into the drawer with flour on them because this is gross, but little critters like ants and beetles and fleas or flies, like flour is sugar. It's a carb, it's a grain. So little bugs will find your flour if you don't keep your stuff clean, and it's very gross. So I don't mess around with that stuff. I do not want bugs in my kitchen. No, thank you. Okay, so ooh, always so many dishes, guys. From your travels, whose mustard do you like? German, French, English, American? Boy, I guess I wasn't really like testing for mustard, I guess. I had mustard that I liked in all those places. Freshly Wild with all the emojis, so fun. I just love it. Solomon Miller, I think I missed your hi. Hi, Solomon. Santana Collins, Final Destination. Shawaib is back. Hello. I'm going with Wolfman. That's Andre's guess. It looks like so far 28 years later is winning with 41%. I thought Nosferatu already came out last year. So all these movies are 2025 movies. Actually, now you have me questioning this. I'm pretty sure Wolfman came out in January, but let me see. Because I haven't seen it, but all of these movies I have not seen, but I want to see. When did Wolfman come out? Wolfman came out, nope, it's a 2025 movie. So I was right. Horror fantasy featuring Julia Garner, who I love. Yeah, looks scary. I saw some trailers for it. Leo Van Morick is here. Do you have an oven light? I think I do. Turtle Team. Hi, James WT. French Dijon mustard is the best, not even a debate. Do you like Indian food? Yes, I do, Dominique. Vic, I have some Irish soda bread in my oven right now. Crossing fingers that it goes well. Ola, it's only been like 9 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it in there. I'll maybe take a peek at it like 15 minutes in. Hi, Gabrielle. You got a great vibe. Thank you, Rod K. Isabel is here. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas is here. Horror movies, y'all brave. My imagination too vivid. I would wake up screaming. Oh, I love horror movies. I watch all of them. I have to check out new movies. Rated Frog is still here. Hello, Rated Frog. I think you know the answer to this question. I'm pretty sure you answered it the first time I asked it as a poll question. You ain't got a bread cam. No, I do not have a bread cam. Last horror flick I saw was Last House on the Left. Had a dream a little floating girl was chasing me. Never watched a horror flick since. I don't know if I've seen Last House on the Left. I've definitely seen like the trailers for it or the little like synopsis on Netflix. This woman is so optimistic is beautiful. I mean, that's like, I think the key to life is like always remain optimistic even when things are not great. Hi, Turtle Team. Yes, I do remember you. Hi, Kareem. LOL. Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. You're gonna get this right then. Beautiful tea towel. Gabrielle. Yeah, that's what I said. Do you have kids? I just want to know. I do not have kids. The Shining is my favorite horror film. I thought it was okay. I mean, I like the book by Stephen King. I'm much more of a fan of like, actually, I think I wrote them down somewhere in my notebook, like my favorite scary movies that are just so spooky. Boy, now I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, I have it right here. Really, I would say my top scary movies are Midsommar, which is an A24 Ari Aster movie. It Follows, number 2. Number 3, Hereditary, another Ari Aster movie. Number 4, Signs by M. Night Shyamalan. I freaking love M. Night Shyamalan. I've seen like almost all of his movies. I think he's a genius. Number 5, Paranormal Activity movies 1 and 2. And number 6, The Witch with Anya Taylor-Joy. That one's pretty messed up. But yeah, you guys, I love the horror genre. Any zombie movie, like, sign me up. I love zombie stuff. That's why my members, the members of my channel, have a zombie emoji, because we talk about zombies enough on here that it would make sense to have a zombie emoji. I'm forgetting. I have other ones, like I've got my zombie faves on here. World War Z, 28 Days Later, Black Summer, I Am Legend. There's some really good like Korean zombie TV shows. Oh, I watched The Lazarus Effect. That one was pretty messed up. Yeah, horror is a jam. I love it. The most terrifying movie I've seen is Martyrs. Midsommar is great. Yes. Midsommar is mad effed up, but it's so good. Craving some vegan brownies. I would love to make brownies, but I would feel a little guilty making some brownies when I have like a big loaf of bread in my oven. Osman Hussein. Yep, be optimistic. It keeps you young. I mean, what's the alternative? Just being like pessimistic and cynical about everything? Like, I'm a realist for sure. Like, I can be optimistic even when I know that like 98% chance likelihood, like it's gonna be a crap show. But it's just like, I cannot. It's so toxic and depressing to be like cynical and pessimistic. I am still here, Crazy Barber. I've got my soda bread in the oven. I'm about to look at it. I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Okay, it's looking kind of cute. It still has 26 minutes to go, so it still has some time, but I'm pretty happy with it. Bubble Skincare, that's a really cute name. Thank you so much. The Shining gave me nightmares. Oh gosh, which part of it, Rated Frog? Was it like the twins? I found the scene, like every time I go to a hotel now, I think of, not every time, but I often, like in hotels, like if I'm walking by myself down a very long hallway and it's a hotel, I just imagine those two twins at the end of the hallway. It's very just like eerie and I don't know. Yeah, it's a very weird movie and story, but I really like it. Turtle Team says I'm going back to work tomorrow. Okay. Oh my God, smile. If you're like Kareem, maybe you're talking about me, that I should smile. But if you're talking about the horror movie Smile, you guys should see it if you do like horror. Smile 2 was like 5 times scarier than the first one. I went to go see that in theaters with my sister last October. Sinister is another one that's really scary. I want to Google Martyrs, because you were saying that was really scary, Andre. Martyrs movie. Oh, it's French. Interesting. One of the best foreign horror movies. What? I have to check this out. What's it about? Okay, I'm looking this up now. You've sent me down a rabbit hole. I don't think I know anybody in this because it looks like it's all French people. So what is the plot? It follows a young woman's quest to seek revenge against individuals who abducted and tortured her as a child, and her friend, who is also a victim of abuse. Wow. Okay, it's free to watch on Tubi, so I'm gonna be checking this out. I love me some good foreign horror movies. Martyrs. Interesting. Oops, not this notebook. This buddy. Martyrs, French horror movie. Cool, I will check that out. Oh, and there was an American remake of it in 2015, so that explains why there's 2 I saw. Let's see, Turtle Team says B. How did the Infinite album sound? Banana, still haven't gotten around to listening to that, but I will listen to it, MC. I will eventually get to it. Ever seen Shaun of the Dead? I don't do those like spoof, like horror. I don't like horror comedy. I want like very, very, very scary horror or something else. It annoys me when they do like mashups. Gremlins was pretty bad. Hi, Brant. Martyrs is a French movie. It's really scary. Watch it if you want to be scared the F out. I love a challenge because nothing really scares me anymore. I can watch I watched Amityville Horror alone in my family house basement, and I was like, okay, it's spooky, but like things just don't really stick with me that bad. So it's just entertainment, but I do really enjoy like a new horror movie. Gabrielle, I'm making Irish soda bread. I don't like slasher flicks. Creature features are much better horror. Also not really into body horror. I'm the same way. I have a rule against when it just feels like gratuitous and honestly kind of like perverted, like the level of violence and like human harm. I'm like, I just don't want to watch this. This isn't like, it's disturbing, but it's not the kind of scary stuff I want to see. It honestly feels like the kind of stuff that like sickos would want to watch. And I'm like, it's also just kind of like lazy horror in my opinion, because it doesn't take that much thought to create a scene where it's like, oh, we're just gonna really strongly harm someone and film it as a scene, versus having to come up with like a clever plot or some kind of explanation for things. Yeah, I am a full veto on like over the top, gory, gruesome horror movies. So I don't really like slashers that much. MC is guessing Megan 2.0. AD is guessing 28 years later, just to do 28 years later. Hi from Blates. Chill girl vibes. Love the username. I loved the Megan movie, okay? Some people hated it, I know. I'm talking to you, AD. But I really liked Megan, because you guys, AI is here, the robots are here. I actually really like AI, but there was this very, very scary clip that I saw that came out of China, and it was either at it was like a concert or something where they had like security at the front of the stage, and then there was like a little barricade railing thing to keep people back. But they had this like maybe 3 like humanoid robots as like the security presence at the front. And one of the robots just straight up like punches one of the people in the crowd and like is like going after him. And the other people, like the other like real human security people, have to like go in and like pull back the robot thing to like make it calm down and not attack this guy. And I'm like, that is really scary. So I love that aspect of Megan, because it's like, well, it's nice to have it as like a protective companion, but once it gets too smart, where it's no longer listening to you and it kind of is doing things autonomously rather than like Siri or Alexa, that's where it gets to be like scary. Corgi Cat is here. Rated Frog, I'm seeing. Ooh, I'm missing some comments. Sorry, guys. I've been yapping too much. The Lighthouse, that one was just so annoying. I did not like The Lighthouse. It felt like artsy drama, black and white. Ooh, but not a fan. Did not like that one. Hell yeah, the twins in the hallway. Totally, I get that. Rated Frog. Hi Pug Control. Have any of you listened to Scary Stories by Doogie Corrado on YouTube? I don't know it, no. Two Guys, One Hammer, I think it was called. Very scary movie. That was Sjogren Haver. Ola wants a snack. All right, another awfully scary movie is Dogtooth by Yorgos Lanthimos. Do you know him? This movie is 100% the most effed up I've seen, right with Martyrs. Interesting. I will check it out, see for myself. Dogtooth by Yorgos. Sounds Greek. Yorgos Lanthimos. Martyrs is very graphic. Oh, yeah. Not the biggest fan of the graphic stuff. I'm gonna do water, ice, and soft baked pretzels. Why no Christmas ornament earrings? Because I wanted to wear lucky gold, like, you know, the leprechaun and like pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Like, I figured this would be a fun little nod to Ireland, because I think of like gold as being like tied to Irish culture. Do you like IT? Yes. Train to Busan, Chef's Kiss, love it. I've seen that like 3 or 4 times. I have watched The Exorcist. It doesn't really scare me, but I personally don't really like watching like the church meets like demonic possession movies. Those just aren't really my cup of tea. Not really a horror movie, but No Country for Old Men was kind of scary for me. That one, oh, that to me, No Country for Old Men was the ultimate like suspense movie, because I remember watching it when it came out in like 2006, 2007. Javier Bardem is terrifying. He plays the quiet psycho so well. And that entire movie, the whole time, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my, where is this guy? Where is the psycho man with like the bowl haircut, you know, with his air compressor that he uses to get people? And I could not relax that entire movie because I was just like, where is Javier Bardem's character? I know he's lurking like in the shadows somewhere, or in that car across the street, or I don't know. It was so well done and so stressful to watch. And the acting was 10 out of 10. Miss Hannah, LMAO, you want the crap scared out of you. Nothing scares me anymore. I can watch anything, and it like, I don't get bad dreams. I don't get nightmares. I have like very random, funny, like meme dreams where it's just like random people in random settings from my life, like from my past. So if anything, I wake up from my dreams and I'm like, that was really strange, but I'm kind of like laughing about it. But I can watch really scary stuff and I don't get nightmares about it. I don't get creeped out. I'm just like, if something comes and snags me, I mean, I guess it's my time to go. Like, it doesn't, I don't know, nothing really spooks me much. I will not watch The Human Centipede. I will not watch Saw. Yep, you're listing the ones top of the morning that I will not watch, because it's not, I could sit and watch that really messed up stuff, but it's like, I just feel like it's not good for your mind, like your healthy mind, to like look at that kind of stuff being done to other humans. Like, I just don't want to see that. Foreign horror is the scariest horror. I feel like that is often true. Oh, do you like the movie IT? Yes. I don't mind the old one, but I actually really like the newer one with Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise. What's scary to me is waking up and the cable or Wi-Fi is down, right? It's like, oh, annoying. Saw is so cringe to me, LOL. Yeah, I have no interest. There's certain things that I would rather not put into my brain. I feel like it can just really, like, negatively affect you. Like, there's certain things I know they go on in the world. I know they're really unfortunate and really sad, but I'd rather just not see them myself. Cassidy says, do you ever have dreams where you wake up before it ends and you want to get back and finish the dream? Cassidy, I cannot tell you how many times I have woken up from an amazing dream where I was on some quest, or something amazing had happened where it's like, oh my God, I won the jackpot, or I'm on some amazing trip, or I've met my like ultimate celebrity, and I'm like about to get to the end of the story, or I'm about to like get the thing that I was wanting in the dream, and then I wake up and I'm like, this sucks, this is so annoying. So yes, Cassidy, I've had this happen to me. It's so goofy because like there's nothing you can do to like fall, because I think it's almost impossible to fall back asleep and then continue the plot line, because who knows, maybe it happens to some people. I don't think it's ever happened to me. It's very frustrating when you cut yourself off, like you yourself cut yourself off from an amazing dream. AD says psychological thriller is better than torture, 100%. For me, it all comes down to like the writing, the acting, the plot, the plausibility of it. Some of it I'm like, okay, this could happen in like a sci-fi universe, like the logic. If there's logic to it, even if it's in like a fantasy sci-fi realm, like that's okay. But just to me, like the excessive gore, excessive violence, it just feels very cheap. It feels very mindless. Like it doesn't take a lot of thought to like put a human through like a sawmill, or to just really be super violent. Like it doesn't take a lot of acting skills. It doesn't take a lot of line memorization. Not a fan. LMAO sickos watch. Yeah, seriously. Hi, Brant. Hi, Dandy's World Queen. Want to watch folks get tortured hard pass? Yeah, same. Jason Takes Manhattan was fairly entertaining. Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan? I've seen the original Friday the 13th with Jason Voorhees, but Jason Takes Manhattan? What is this? I'm curious about this. Actually, you guys, some of you guys know this, Voorhees. But my birthday is a 13 birthday, and last year I had a Friday the 13th birthday, and in order to celebrate that, I made myself a horror birthday cake. I originally was gonna go for a Jason Voorhees cake with the hockey mask and the slasher knife. Actually, I still have the decorations for it. I will grab that for you if I can reach it. Oh, I hope I can. Oh, come on, Ziplocs. Don't sabotage me. Oh, I need to show you this. It's so fun. I kept it because I loved the birthday decoration. Oh, one sec, guys. I am not tall enough to get up to the top. Okay. Birthday decoration. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I loved this. So I decided instead of doing a Jason specific Friday the 13th cake, I just went with a Have a Killer Birthday. So it's still slasher, but this is what I put into my birthday cake last September. Have a Killer Birthday with the glitter. It was very fun. All right, I know I'm behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. I love won the lotto dreams, right? I know. I've had multiple dreams where it was either the lotto or like someone like gave me a check for a lot of money, or I was on a game show and I made it all the way to the end and won a huge prize, and it was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then I wake up, I'm like, that sucks. I saw a legal skit commercial where Chucky was watching Megan and called Megan a bee. That is funny. Is soda bread done? Please check it. I don't want it to burn. Oh, there's still plenty of time left to go, William. It says 40 to 50 minutes, and I went on the low end with 40. Oh, Ola, that's so mean that your sister gave you a fake lotto ticket. Oh. Hi, John Podgy. I had a dream that I was eating acorns in the forest of California. Side note, I was a cute squirrel. Squirrels are my favorite animal, so I love that. Let me put my chair back really quick. And I will check on the soda bread and see how it's doing. I'm also just gonna check my work phone because I was hearing some emails come through. Ooh, okay, this bread is looking better, guys. I have some hope here. That's why I love the Hannibal Lecter films and show. You like, yes, I do like pickles, truck stop sushi. I don't think I've ever actually seen the Hannibal Lecter films. I really want to watch them because I love Sir Anthony Hopkins. But it always, like as a kid, I was like, that is really weird. Like I can't. I've seen other roles with Sir Anthony Hopkins, and he's so like refined and like acting chops, just great. I was like, I don't know if I want to ruin Anthony Hopkins for myself by watching Hannibal Lecter. But they're so iconic that I should watch them just so I know. Oh my gosh, Cece James, how are you? How is life in Cambridge? Great to see you. Jason is not the original villain in Friday the 13th. His mother was. I forget the backstory, like why he like lost his mind. Ola says I was pissed. I would have been too, yes. Tanasia. I'm gonna go with Tanasia, Smallwood. I'm writing notes from what people say. Have a killer birthday, yes. Did you watch Pearl, My Kind of Girl. I don't know what that is. All right. Quinceañera cake. Very shiny fridge. Yes, my fridge is pretty shiny. Tanasia, I'm waiting for my Irish soda bread to be done in the oven. Are they remaking 28 Days Later? Oh my goodness, John B. Let me tell you. So the original 28 Days Later came out in, I'm gonna go with 2004, like 20 years ago or something like that. Might have been earlier. Then there was 28 Weeks Later, and now there's gonna be 28 Years Later. So it's the third movie in the series. Work and home life separation important for you? Not really, because I love my job and I don't mind working like long hours because actually I think my work is fun. I was just gonna, I heard I work remotely, almost like 99% of the time. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I will put the work phone away. Okay. They love granola too. Hi, Coffee. Good to see you here, Coffee. Wow, Anthony Hopkins is brilliant in those films. I know, Ernest, but I'm telling you, like, I'm trying to think of another actor who I love. Like, okay, here's an equivalent. I love Ray Fiennes, but it was very hard to watch Ray Fiennes play a terrible officer in Schindler's List. I was like, oh my God. He plays like the devil himself. It's like hard for me to watch actors that I love play like very sinister, icky, evil roles. Jason was nuts, LOL. Jason is pretty much a zombie. Not a Jason fan. Some of his lore is just burned into my brain. Pearl is a movie about a crazy girl. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, timer is not done yet, but I'm gonna check on this bread. See how it's doing. Looks really cute, you guys. Wow. It's a bit lighter than I thought it would be, but I'll give it some more time. Oh, Cassidy Johnson, thank you for the floating heart. That's so cute. Hi, B Fatty. Third installment. Says Snooty X. Hi, Hamilton. Rich with the members emojis. I'm gonna be adding Cristiano to the members only emojis very soon. Don't you worry. I just watched the Chucky Megan skit and it's legitimate and funny as heck. Chucky said Megan Jen? Megan? Oh, I don't understand what that last bit is. I'm gonna get some sleep. Great seeing you. You too, Ola. Go get some sleep. Thank you for tuning in. If you had one last meal to eat, what would it be? It would be, it would be a veggie sampler platter of Ethiopian food. That is like my favorite food in the world. Ray Fiennes was in one of the Hannibal films as well. No, hopefully not as a psycho. Ooh, Vic got it. Vic got the member, the gifted membership that Cassidy purchased. Thank you so much, Cassidy, by the way. I appreciate you. What's your opinion on DK Metcalf to the Steelers? Boy, I didn't even know that happened, so I'm not the right person to weigh in on this. Ooh, okay, I can weigh on the next question though. El Nini O is asking, what players do you like on Chelsea and Arsenal? Oh my God, let's just write this down. Okay? We're gonna start with Chelsea. He's been in kind of a dry spell lately. He missed a penalty over the weekend. I felt really bad for him, but on Chelsea, I love Cole Palmer. I love Nicholas Jackson. I love Madueke. And I think he's still at Chelsea unless he's been loaned out, but I really like Thiago Silva, the very veteran defender. And I also really like, he's got like the luscious locks, like they're very curly. It'll come to me, he's Spanish. Cucurella. He actually scored this weekend, Cucurella. So those are my 5 dudes from Chelsea. There's more, but these are my 5. Arsenal, oh my God. I mean, we've got Bukayo Saka. We've got Martin Odegaard. We've got, former Chelsea dude. What's his face? Kai Havertz, German. And, is it Gabriel Martinez? I think that's who I'm picturing in my head. Gabi Martinez. I'm so sad they let go of Aaron Ramsdale. I don't know where he is now, but he used to be the Arsenal goalkeeper. I don't remember who the keeper is now. Who else on Arsenal? Those are kind of my 4 main dudes. But I enjoy watching all of them, really. I know I'm forgetting someone, and it's bothering me. Anyways, Cassidy for the win. Yes, thank you so much, Cassidy. Very nice of you to do that. My last meal would be asado for real, says Andre. What's your bedtime? Oh, good question, Sky. So I am naturally a night owl. I can stay up all night until the sun comes up. So truly speaking, like if I was not working a 9-to-5 job, if I did not have to get up in the morning, I would probably go to bed at like 3 in the morning. And then I would sleep until 11 a.m., 12 a.m. So I like in college, for example, and in high school, I would do all of my studying, all my papers, all of my test prep, everything, my reading, all of it would be between 8 p.m. and 2 in the morning. So yeah, bedtime though on a work night usually is like midnight to 12:30 in the morning. Chucky pronounced her name as Mathrigen. Oh, okay. That was really messing with me. I was like, what is this? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna check on this bread, guys. I think it might need, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it in there. It definitely is a little bit pale on top, but I am going to, yeah, the picture she showed was just so much darker. Anyways, it says 40 to 50 minutes until golden. It is golden. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll take this phone off the stand so you guys can see, and then don't worry, I'll get caught up on the comments. But here's what it's looking like. Let me grab my oven mitt. Oh shoot, are you guys not seeing? What are you seeing? Sorry if I'm messing this up. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'm very happy with it. It does look golden, especially like on the edges of it. So, and it is like, when I touch the top of it, it definitely is like firm. Like, do you hear that? So I think I am gonna take this out. I'll leave it in there for just like a few more seconds while I put my phone back. But I am happy with how that's looking, actually. All right, in the phone stand. I'll leave it in there for like a minute or two longer. Brittany Kelly says, I like your bun. Thank you so much, Brittany. Chucky was way too goofy. Dolls have never scared me. Clowns have never scared me. That's like a very like cliche horror trope where people are like, oh my God, like killer clowns. Oh my God, dolls. And I'm like, I had so many dolls as a kid, so it just like doesn't scare me because I just always have like a very positive look on dolls. Freddy Krueger is also pretty goofy, agreed. Greetings from the, what? Okay. I like zombie movies, but they fall apart if you think about them too much. I just love them. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go grab the soda bread out of there. I don't have a second oven mitt, so I am gonna use a couple of these dish towels to lift it out. Cute. I hope this tastes good, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm excited. And it says that I have to wait 10 minutes until I can slice into it. I can't wait, guys. This sounds so good. If you decide to get a P.O. box, even though you won't, I would send you a new oven mitt. Yeah, I'm just so haunted by watching one of my favorite YouTubers have to deal with a very scary stalker because of her P.O. box. So as of now, no P.O. box. It's very disappointing. Oh, Rachy's here. Hi, Rachy. Oh my goodness. Did you see my Irish soda bread that I was just showing people? Yappa says cornbread. No, this is Irish soda bread. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was getting confused as to whether I could flip my phone when I showed you guys. Hamilton says yes. Paranormal Activity style movies have ruined the horror genre. I really liked those at the beginning. Rich says, hi, TT. I think I got this trivia. Oh my gosh, I'm so psyched about this movie. Cassidy says, hi, Rachel. Did you see the interview with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk? Of course, yes. I do subscribe to the Joe Rogan podcast. It's long, but it's unsettlingly interesting with Joe asking about AI. I feel like Elon's been on there like at least twice because I think I subscribe actually to like the Joe Rogan like clips. So it's little like 15, 20-minute chunks. So I don't remember Elon in the clips that I've seen. I haven't seen them talk about AI. I've listened to clips where Elon was talking about Doge and like government spending and what else was he talking about? Tesla, the astronauts that are like apparently stranded. Like there's two American astronauts up in the International Space Station that have been waiting to come home now for months, which honestly is pretty terrifying. Okay. Hi, Brandon Canas. You should get a Thanos Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt. They make them. I have seen one. I know. Here's the thing though, you guys. So you know that my oven mitt is way past its expiration date, but I'm waiting for a brand collaboration where I can basically claim a free oven mitt so I don't have to and this one honestly works perfectly fine as long as you don't hold something really hot for like 30 seconds because then I start to get a little bit burned. This honestly works for now. So I am waiting, just like I'm waiting for my air fryer collaboration and my Cuisinart stand mixer collaboration. So because honestly, like, I would rather do a collab where a company sends me the product and I don't purchase it myself. So I definitely think in the next 9 months or so, I can get a oven mitt collaboration. Seems pretty reasonable to make that assumption. Oh, Rach, you didn't see the soda bread. I will bring you over to my stove again, and don't worry, I will not turn my camera horizontal and confuse you all. Here's the soda bread. I was honestly hoping it would get a little bit darker, but it's pretty crunchy on top. You can tell it has like cracks in it, so I didn't want to leave it in there like way too long. So that's what it's looking like. I'm interested to see what it actually tastes like. I was hoping it would get a little bit more browning on the top, but maybe like what I could have done in hindsight, I could have maybe drizzled a little bit of butter on the top for it to get browned more. You're so nice. Coffee. Yeah, coffee is very sweet. TT the cat, much love. Yeah, we all love TT so much. TT says hello. She's scratching her scratching post. Oh my gosh. So precious. Hamilton says yes. The Arsenal guy. Martinelli. Yes. Who did I say? I said Martinez. Martinelli. Yes. He's like very thin with dark hair. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli. Thank you for that. Yes. Yes. This dude. Oh, I actually thought based on his name, I thought he was Italian, but he's actually a Brazilian football player. Very cool. Gosh, you guys, anyone who I see that has a birth year in the 2000s, I'm like, oh my goodness, you are so young. Gabriel Martinelli, 23 years old. He was born in June of 2001. Crazy. So crazy. I was in first grade when he was born. TT is so adorable. Thumper. I love the Thumper feet. Ooh, yummy. What's the flavor? I've never had it. There's not really a flavor to it. It just has, I didn't write down the ingredients. But it's basically flour, vegan butter, almond milk, apple cider vinegar. I did add some cherry, like dried cherries and some raisins to it. So that should give it some like fruit bread kind of vibes. Hi 8 billion sub. Just a dude needs to go to bed now. Totally understandable. It is going on 11 p.m. I know that this soda bread took a while. Food, movies, stuff that like that. Okay. Happy birthday, coffee. Hope you have an amazing day. Oh, I missed that. If it is your birthday. Oh, tomorrow is your birthday, coffee. I feel like I had written that down. Cassidy, your birthday is this month too. I remember you're a March birthday. I could have sworn I wrote down the March birthdays. Hold on. Yes, oh my gosh, here it is. Coffee's birthday is March 13th. And that's funny because my half birthday is tomorrow. I will be 31 and a half tomorrow on March 13th. So happy birthday, happy early birthday, Coffee. I hope you have a really fun birthday. John Opar is here, hello. What about the Arsenal and Chelsea legends? To me, Alexis Sanchez and Didier Drogba. I was gonna say Didier Drogba is the legend of Chelsea. I'm trying to think of other legends of Chelsea. Kaká, he was a legend at Chelsea. Frank Lampard at Chelsea. Wasn't a great coach, but was really good player. Nicholas Anelka. Do you remember that defender? His name was Basingwa on Chelsea. He had the unibrow. That's like the way I remember him as a kid. I remember I was like, why does that player have a unibrow? I liked him. God, who are the other ones? So many wonderful African players. Ashley, was it Ashley Cole? I think it's Ashley Cole. Maybe not. Arsenal legends, Thierry Henry. He is the first face of soccer that I can think. Like, when I was a tiny child and I first was watching soccer, the first image I remember was seeing Thierry Henry playing for Arsenal. So he is forever like the OG soccer player for me, like remembering players growing up. I hope the astronauts are being paid overtime. I heard about this just yesterday about these US astronauts, these NASA astronauts who just were supposed to come home in a matter of days, and now they've been stuck up there for months. I'm like, that's terrifying. Can you imagine just being like waiting on the International Space Station, wanting to go home. I was like, man, that is disappointing. How do you think I feel with my birthday in the 83? Right, I know. I feel old seeing these like young people with their birthdays in the 2000s, and I'm a 93 baby. So I'm like a millennial, but I'm still just like, wow, it's crazy to see people that have birthdays now in the 2000s. I have a friend, like the youngest actually, I'm not gonna show photos, but I have my cousin, like, I feel like I could show maybe this photo since it's like a new baby. But basically my cousin and his wife just had their second baby. And so I'm looking at this, and so now this would be I think it's my second cousin because it's my cousin's child. But I'm looking at this, and it's like we're introducing, this baby. I won't say the name. But the birth year is January 27th, 2025. Like, this baby was born in 2025. Just crazy. Pretty crazy to think about being born in the year 2025. Lamine Yamal, he is an up-and-coming wonder kid. Born in 2007. Yep. I remember hearing headlines from the Euros this past summer, and it was talking about Lamine Yamal, this wonder kid who had his, I believe, I'm trying to do math here. They were like, he had his 17th birthday or 16th birthday. He had a birthday over the course of the Europa or Euro tournament, whatever it was. And I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. 2016 for me. Raspberry, you seeing that? Happy birthday, coffee. It's your birthday. All right. Happy 100th coffee, says Rich. Okay. Who the hell knows what day is their half birthday? I do, your mom. Hi, Humdog22. Yabba Dabba Doo says, ever met anyone with the exact same birthday as you? Yes. This was crazy. Okay, I'll respond to this, and then I promise I'll go get some of this bread. But I was working a contract job in 2023 out of grad school. And I was having this like first one-on-one with my boss, my manager, and we get to the meeting, and she's like, oh, how are you feeling? No. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. I'm excited. My birthday's coming up. And she's like, oh, mine is too. Like, when is it? In September, because it was at the end of August. I was like, it's September 13. And she's like, so is mine. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then she's like, don't tell me that your birth year is this. And I was like, yep. So I had a manager that was exactly the same age as me, same exact birthday. And then I have had, actually in grad school, I started in 2020, and my very first job that I had at grad school was with a professor. I was her research assistant, and again, end of August, early September, we were having like our first one-on-one meeting, and the birthday came up again. I was like, oh, I'm so excited for my birthday, and she's like, so am I, it's coming up soon. And I'm like, what day? She's like, September 13. I was like, you don't say. That's my birthday. We weren't the same exact birthday to the year, because she's like, I think 9 years older than me, but still it was pretty cool having like the same birthday as my boss. All right, I'm gonna pause from responding to questions, and I'm gonna dig into this bread and see what it's like. I'm hoping it's good. I am gonna use a bread knife, I think. That seems to make the most sense. So yeah, I will cut off a slice of this and let you know what it tastes like. Ooh, okay, interesting. I kind of want to do this in front of you though. I feel like I don't like stepping off camera to like do food stuff when I could just do it on here. I have a field trip on April 1st and then the next day is my birthday, so woohoo! Are you sure you have a field trip on April 1st, or is it just an April Fool's prank and you actually don't have one? Double check that just to be sure someone isn't messing with you. Oh, this is hot. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I am gonna use my oven mitt. Okay, so here is the Irish soda bread. Let me give you just one more close-up before I dig into it. So I think it looks pretty good for my very first attempt. And I also, you guys, I got some April Fools. I got some St. Patrick's Day plates and napkins. So I'm gonna move this to the side without burning myself. And then I've decided to get some shamrock plates and some shamrock napkins. So I thought that'd be fun. Eden Hazard, John Terry, oh, so good. Hi, Rajana. Arsenal, Real Madrid, in the Champions League. Herney, did you mean Henry? Oh, Henry is the EPL legend, not just Arsenal. He's just so sweet. There was something I found so like endearing about Thierry Henry. Hi, Yarnaby12, Raspberry Got Quiet. Raspberry Got Quiet, you keep referencing Raspberry. Did you hear about the train in Pakistan got hijacked, 100 people got killed? Oh, no. I have no clue what went down, but that sounds horrible. All right, time to cut into this bread. Looks like I got a kind of a weird upper, let's just see. Let's just see here. Moment of truth, guys. Okay, trying to get through this crust, and it's a little tough. Yeah, the edges are just very crispy, so I'm trying to like get through. Oh my lord. You guys, this is like impossible to cut. This is like infuriating. Oh. Well, this is not coming out. So annoying. Let me try a different side of it. Let's see, maybe I can do this. Wow, you guys, this is like not coming out, and it's so annoying. Okay, so what I'm able to get out looks okay, but it's just not like, the bottom is so rock hard, and I just don't know how to get it out. So, I mean, this part looks fine, but I think I have to let it cool a little bit because it's just not coming out. It happened today. Thank you, Brittany Kelly. Guten Morgen, Andreas. Fire up the members emojis. Looks fire. It's okay. I mean, I think the flavor could be a little better. It's a little bland. Yeah, I was just getting out of the, maybe it'll be easier to remove tomorrow once it's cooled off and softened up a bit. But the crust on it is so, like, crunchy that I'm having a hard time cutting through it with a bread knife. Hi, Caitlin Simone. Vic with the members only cherry emojis. It's so cool that you're a member now. Go enjoy the members only content. I just published, or I just uploaded a members only short today. Favorite EPL foreign strikers to me: Henry, Aguero, Drogba, and Sanchez. Inwaka Kenyatta is here. Hamilton says, yay. Yeah, it's very close to your birthday time, Coffee. Very exciting for you. Just watch another YouTube, do another 24-hour live. Tim Boatwright? Oh my gosh. Yes. I was talking to my sister about doing this. I would love to do a 24-hour live. It honestly sounds so fun. Thank you, Brittany Kelly. Hamilton is asking, how long have you been live for? I have been live for 3 hours now. 3 hours and 3 minutes. Which is usually the amount of time that I go live. Pisces for life, March 16. Ooh. Happy early birthday. That's a big one. 50th. I do need to close the poll, but it looks like most of you knew what the answer is. Brittany, I'm 31 years old, 31 and a half tomorrow. Jackson, I don't have a chess rating yet, but I would like to get better at chess. All right. Sorry, mouth is full. So, guess which 2025 horror movie I'm most excited to see? A third of you got it right. 33% said 28 years later. That is the movie I am most psyched out of my mind to see. I think it's going to be so good. Brittany Kelly, my name is in my user profile name. It's Hannah. I'm 25 and a half on April the 20th. I will be 26. Very cool, Brian. Looks like Nosferatu was the second choice, 26%. I've been meaning to watch Nosferatu because I do have it like free streaming on my Peacock app. However, I haven't really been in the mood for like a spooky vampire movie, so maybe I'll save it for Halloween. Hi, Champagne Poppy. I have not seen the original Nosferatu, no. I probably should before I see the new one. Somebody has to make an actual scary vampire movie. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a vampire movie. Actually, there is one. Andre, I have just the one for you. Have you seen 30 Days of Night? It's a great vamp movie that's actually pretty scary. It's from like maybe 2007, 2008. I miss vampire series. Stay Loyal is new. I just made some Irish soda bread off to the side here, and that's what I'm eating. I would say it's okay, but it's like not the consistency that I thought it would have, and it definitely got baked all the way because the bottom is like super crunchy and brown. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the texture is not quite right on this one, but I think the flavor is okay. The flavor is what saves it. Texas Matiaha. Noah, if you keep, I just feel like people like to spam stuff like that. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with horror stuff. I remember when I was 5. I loved the Thriller video. I'm still obsessed with horror. It's still so good. Hi, Zahin Haritasi. Michael Grimes is here. Do you want to hear a joke? Sure, I'll hear a joke. Joke away, Brittany. The scariest horror movie I ever watched, it was definitely Signs by M. Night Shyamalan. I saw that when I was way too little to see it, and it was terrifying. Oh my god, sorry. I've got dry soda bread in my throat. But definitely Signs by M. Night Shyamalan. Absolutely terrifying. Wow. Just seen someone do a 24-hour live, sailed through but needs planning. Yeah. I don't think I would do well if I just went into it unprepared, because I would get to like the 6th hour and be like, okay, what else should I do? I think I would need to plan out, like, I need to be out and about doing stuff on my feet, come back, eat a meal, go to an event, just keep it interesting for the whole 24 hours. Otherwise, I think it would just kind of get really boring and painful. Like, you know, it would take the fun out of it if you didn't plan. Old horror, not really scary for obvious reasons, but very interesting to watch. The history of the genre. Yep. I'll BRB, awesome, wonderful friends. Yeah, Andre, I feel like what will like absolutely kill a movie for me, if it's a horror movie or an action movie or suspense movie, is terrible special effects. I mean, I've seen some of the old James Bond movies and the effects are so bad where I'm like, I can't take it seriously because it's just, you can tell how fake it is. Coffee is very sweet, pun unintended. You watched Scream 3 in theaters back in the day. Oops. And you thought it was scary. Yeah, the Scream movies are scary, Cassidy. Brian, I think I've seen that movie, Orphan, and it kind of like, I think it was like kind of creepy. Like it didn't really scare me, but I thought it was creepy. I started watching The Haunting of Hill House. That was so scary. I totally agree with you. Don't even know what channel this is. I don't understand what you're saying. I like to celebrate my unbirthdays like Alice in Wonderland. Nice, yabba dabba doo. Also, don't mind me, I'm just snacking on this soda bread off to the side. Yeah, Haunting of Hill House. Ooh, there were some like jump scares that really got me. Joseph Terra is here. Hi, Joseph. Good to see you again. Welcome back to the channel. How have you been? The original Japanese The Ring was interesting. I don't think I've seen that one, actually. Crazy Barber is here still. Srinivas, I made Irish soda bread. Now we're waiting for the joke. We're waiting for Brittany's joke. That could be the joke. Down a Dark Alley is here. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Always negative comments. What did the boombox say to the boombox? Ooh, Cassidy, I'll write this one down. Valentine's. I would say for old horror movies, I really like Alfred Hitchcock movies. I'm sorry, but at this time I need to unsub and step away. Sorry, thanks. That's okay, John Frassa. Totally up to you. SKD, John Vlog. I'm doing well. How are you doing? What's your testimony? What is your answer to my joke? I have no guesses. I have no clue. You'll have to tell me the answer, or hopefully someone else can guess it. I know we're waiting on Brittany. I know. Bye, John. I said boom, boom. I don't get it. I'm lost. I know, me too. I didn't get it. Where's my almond milk? So funny, I fell off my couch. Out of my couch. I know, I think we're all a little confused, but I don't know. I dare you to make a Gordon Ramsay level steak right meow, says D-Bear. I need to watch a movie in theaters again. It's been about 20 years. Wow, 20 years. Oh my goodness. I don't go to movies all that often in the theater, but I really, every now and then it is fun to go. Brittany, my sister's name is Rachel, and she's on YouTube. Her YouTube channel name is Rachel Gore. Gordon Ramsay's steak is overrated as hell. I don't know. I mean, I think people like to talk a lot of smack about really big name celebrities, and it's like, could he really be that overrated if he's that successful? I doubt it. All right, guys. I've been on here now for, wow, 3 hours and I think 20 minutes. So I am gonna get a move on because I do work tomorrow. So that means I will be live again on Friday night. Hamilton says, my phone died. Whatever you went through. All right. All right. So reminder, everybody, I'll be going live again wow, it's already Friday, like today's Wednesday, so it means next time it'll be Friday. I'll be going live again this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Be there or be square. And I'm trying to think, like, I don't know what I'll be making for dinner or what I'll be cooking on Friday's live stream, but yeah, I'll think of something. And I definitely want it to be Irish themed because St. Paddy's Day is coming up. So stay tuned for that. But I will be, oh my God, it's Pie Day. Wow, thank you so much for that reminder, Rich. Yes, it's Pie Day. So maybe I should do something for Pie Day. I'm really glad you pointed that out. Thank you. I will come up with something for Pie Day. How about, since I did St. Patrick's Day for today. Bye, Kirby. Thanks so much for being here. Bye, Hamilton. Thanks, Coffee. Make some beer for us, homemade beer. I hate beer, so I won't make homemade beer. It's already Thursday for you, Cassidy. Wow, almost to the weekend. We're getting closer. Bye, Cassidy. And thank you for the gifted membership that you sent earlier this evening. Yes, I will do a pie. I want to do a pie, like something to celebrate Pie Day on Friday. William O'Shaughnessy says apple pie. Bye, Andre. Bye, Rich. That one Essa girl. I am signing off for the night, so I will see you all on Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will reconvene in 2 days. See you later.